Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've decided today I wanted to try the new Greymoor expansion for Elder Scrolls Online. And I've made my character, he's a dark elf. And the very first thing I have to do, I guess, is liberate this guy from a sarcophagus. And I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. This guy over here in this sarcophagus is wanting me to release him, so I guess that's where I need to start.
Oh, my thanks. Hear me out if you want to escape this place. You were on the cart. I saw you before those witches caught us and tossed me in this stone box. Glad you're finally awake. Apologies for my ghastly appearance. I'm not feeling my best. Our precise location, I can only speculate. Somewhere in western Skyrim, I suppose. I was involved in my own investigation when the Ice Reach Coven Witch attacked. We can escape, but I desperately need your help first. The witches must have stashed my belongings nearby. Among them is a small flask. I can open the cell door. Once I do, I need you to retrieve that flask for me. I'll be too weak. And until I have it, you're in significant danger. I swear, I intend you no harm. If I don't get that flask back, however, my intentions won't matter. Retrieve it, and we'll break out of here together. Don't be afraid. This may be jarring, but it's a necessary part of the plan. Please, hurry and retrieve my flask.
So at this point, it appears the guy is a vampire.
Did you find it? Give it to me. Yes, that's better. Thank you. I could feel my control slipping away. Yes, that was blood. But I swear there's no cause for alarm. Not every vampire is a monster. I'm part of a group that only drinks from willing donors. We regulate the actions of less scrupulous vampires. I belong to House Ravenwatch, one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. We adhere to the teachings of our founder, Count Verandis Ravenwatch. We take no blood by force. We help those in need, and we curtail the actions of more hostile vampires. We go where we're needed. I was investigating a burial site in Bankurai when I discovered smugglers stealing ancient remains. I followed the trail, ran into the witch, and, well, you know the rest. Now, we need to get out of here. Sort of. I regained enough of my senses when they carried me in here to remember the way out. It's pretty straightforward. I'll guide the way if you defend us from anyone who blocks our path. If we work together, I'm certain we can escape. Follow closely. You never know what's wandering around in these old barrows. I wonder why the witches are storing all these things. See if you can find a weapon. I'll grab something more suited to my skills.
I assume this is my weapon right there. Although since I made a sork, I would have preferred a staff. see anything else around here. Of course, there's the urns and
That
stuff I
looks
can search, but
dangerous
that usually just
Now
gives
come
you
on,
junk.
this way.
What are you two doing out? Ergala still has need of you.
That's the brute who threw us in our cell. We have to get past him.
I'll put you two milk drinkers back in your cage.
The only way out is through him. I'll support you from back. Strike him with a light attack. Hit him again! Hit him again!
You're fast, but you can't withstand this.
Don't let his head strike him while he's off balance. Defend yourself! Hit him! Get your guard up! Hit him again!
You can't block what you can't see.
You break free from that stun! Can get out of that! Break free, my friend! Another heavy attack! Interrupt him, quick! Press your advantage with a heavy attack! Interrupt that strike! Interrupt the attack!
Time to end this.
Finish him off so we can escape! Smell of blood is overwhelming. We should move on.
Guess I should take magic. And I like playing with pet classes, so I'm gonna do the Daedra.
For weapons, grab anything you think might be useful.
I'm really not sure about the armor. I think I can wear heavy armor in this game and still be a Sork. I think it's more of a penalty on movement. I don't know. I think I would prefer light armor though for now, just to make sure. I'm not sure what the armors are, so let's see what we got. So rawhide is medium. Let's switch out the medium boots for the light boots simply so I can start working on my light armor. If I remember right, by using different types of armor that levels up that armor line, like heavy armor, for example. Wearing a piece will give you heavy armor, skill, etc., etc. So I think I'll try that and see how that works out. And I want a bow, if there's a bow around here. I always like the bow, and I might decide to use it later, so I'd like to have something to play with until I can get something better. Of course, I'm not seeing a bow, so I may not get to do that. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any more time here. I'm gonna move on. Maybe I'll find a bow here up the road a bit. I forgot about the recipes, so I may have missed some already. Oh well. The recipes are good. You can learn to make foods or furniture and stuff like that. Just different things. Get my staff on, since it's really what I need, not the long sword or the two-handed sword.
Giant frostbite spider. Kill it, my friend! Door ahead. You go first.
Here's my bow.
Over here. We're almost to the exit. Quick, hide. Look up on the bridge.
As you'll see, the storm's effects will be quite devastating.
As long as everything is ready for the first harvest is gathered, I will be pleased.
Very curious. Let's talk for a moment. That was Urgala, leader of this branch of the Ice Reach Coven. She's the witch who locked us in the barrow. The others take their orders from her. I'm not sure, but I believe he's one of my kind. They mentioned a devastating storm. We need to find out exactly what they have planned. My apologies, but we're going to have to postpone our escape. We'll make an investigator out of you yet. I need to figure out how those stolen remains, the Ice Reach Coven, and that vampire are connected. Let's catch up to Urgala and her guest, and see what we can find out. Should be able to catch up with Matron Ogala through here. Witches and their servants are everywhere. We could sneak through if you wish to avoid more battles.
Of course, I didn't see anything, so... Wasn't really that difficult to sneak through something when you can't see any creatures to sneak past.
They should be just up ahead. Hurry! Look, the sky! What have they done? We must reach that clearing!
She was standing right there and didn't even see her, and she didn't even attack.
Wait, what's that? Just feeling jumpy.
They tossed new meat down to the crates.
I know I'm blind and stuff, but I didn't see anybody over there. I heard her, but I didn't see her. She's probably down below in the little ditch.
Door up ahead. Looks like the way up to the clearing. This place is thick with Coven members. Be on your guard.
Bring me more ale to warm my bones.
Disintegrated him. That was nice.
The ritual improves with every iteration.
Those hands. They bear the same symbol as the ones I saw in Bank.
The Harrow Storm ritual is a thing of beauty, Urgala. I'll be in touch after the harvest.
You escaped, no matter. For soon
Kill
all
her,
of
God.
Skyrim
Maybe that
will
will stop the storm
fall.
from growing.
Your efforts mean nothing. The harvest will succeed.
Somehow that pike is involved. Destroy it, quickly! You did it. The storm's dissipated. I wish we could have learned more before we killed Matron Urgala. I still don't understand what the Coven has planned. And it's the not knowing that worries me. That's true. And we stopped that storm. My investigations have led to even darker corners, but progress has been made. Here, consider this a stipend from Ravenwatch. For your valuable assistance, of course. Now let's get out of here. The Ice Reach Coven's presence in Western Skyrim concerns me. But we need to keep moving. The path down is through those doors. Outside, I'll point you towards Solitude. Go to the city and warn them. Whatever the Coven has planned, it didn't end here. Not right now. Other members of the Ravenwatch came here ahead of me. They'll be interested in the vampire we saw, and I need to get word to them. Besides, I want to follow the trail while it's fresh. So it only makes sense that you warn Solitude. We're in the hold of Hofengar in Western Skyrim. Solitude is its capital city, and the seat of High King Svargrim. If we can find any help against the Coven, it will be there. Head to Solitude and let the authorities know what happened here. The Nords don't tolerate Reachmen in their territory. Once you warn the gods, I'm sure High King Svargrim will dispatch his troops. The Coven's threat is as good as done. But just in case, I'll tell my fellow Ravenwatch what happened here. As I said, my investigation began in an ancient burial site in Bankurai. Drogakin were using similar urns, filling them with remains. Most disturbing, the ash and bones belonged to a dark army that once roamed the land. The Grey Host. I have no idea. When I stumbled into this nest of Coven witches, I never expected to find a connection to the Drogakin and the burial urns. And that vampire we saw. There's something more at play than we know. We need to find out what.
This looks like a good place to stop. So I'm going to end the video here and pick up next time, heading on to Solitude, I guess. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, give me a like. If you enjoy the channel, subscribe to it and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I put new content out. I appreciate everybody who watches, and I hope you all have a good day. Thanks for being here, and take care.